Today's episode is brought to you by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Emma Stein with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Tuesday, November 29th, 2022.
For the Detroit Free Press, I'm Keith Matheny. When the state legislature and then Michigan Governor Rick Snyder increased the speed limit to 75 miles per hour on some 600 miles of highways in Michigan, how did that impact safety? Michigan State University researchers now have the answer. The researchers examined Michigan State Police crash data for these roads for the 2 years prior to the 2017 speed limit hikes and the 2 years afterward. Their findings? After accounting for other factors, such as increased traffic volumes, the speed limit changes were determined to have contributed to a more than 5% increase in vehicle crashes of all types, including fatal and serious injury accidents. The findings bolster the contention of speed limit increase opponents that many motorists' desire to travel at faster speeds on less urban highways comes with a safety trade-off. And because the changes were made on roadways deemed to best accommodate an increase, with wide shoulders and fewer ingress and egress points, the researchers believe any further expansion of speed limits on less safe roads would result in even higher crash rates.
I'm Clara Hendrickson for the Detroit Free Press. During a lengthy and chaotic meeting Monday that saw calls from losing candidates not to certify the recent midterm election, Michigan's bipartisan elections panel unanimously approved the results. Following the vote, some accused state canvassers of committing treason and pleaded for a so-called forensic audit. The meeting was at times interrupted by loud jeers directed at the canvassers. Early on in the meeting that lasted nearly 4 hours, GOP canvasser and the chair of the Board of State Canvassers, Tony Daunt, called on security to escort out of the room one disruptive attendee who loudly protested his removal. Near the conclusion of the meeting, another attendee yelled, "You're fired," at the canvassers. The certification vote comes after all 83 county canvassing boards in Michigan carried out post-election reviews of the midterm and signed off on the county-level results.
I'm Andrew Hammond for the Free Press Sports Department. It didn't take long, but a Michigan quarterback has hit the NCAA's transfer portal. Cade McNamara entered the portal in the early afternoon on Monday. The Wolverines' starting quarterback a year ago, McNamara helped lead the Wolverines to a Big Ten title and their first ever appearance in the college football playoff. However, that was not enough to stave off an ongoing quarterback battle that lingered into early parts of the season. J.J. McCarthy beat out McNamara for the starting job, and McNamara only saw little playing time before an injury against UConn resulted in him being sidelined for the rest of the season. Punishment for both Michigan and Michigan State's participation for the infamous brawl in the tunnel at Michigan Stadium has been handed down. Michigan State receives the largest fine in Big Ten history, totaling $100,000. As for the Michigan Wolverines, they just received a reprimand. Michigan State men's basketball coach Tom Izzo wasn't too happy when hearing about the disparity in punishments. "Yeah, I'm completely upset about it," Izzo said. "I think to get a $100,000 fine, the suspension of a player is fine, but to get a fine like that and then the other school gets reprimanded? What the hell does reprimanded mean?"
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. We'll see you tomorrow.